Jamaritas, this is Pam Engle, and I am making a video today on the 2+2+2 follow-up system, and I want you to be using this, please. All right, so we are going to be talking about what the 2+2+2 follow-up system is and how you can set it up. So let's get started. All right, the 2+2+2 follow-up system is an extremely fundamental piece to our business. Not only to be reaching our counter goals, but it's also going to increase and boost our sales. The 2+2+2 follow-up system has been proven to increase repeat customers by 10%, which is great, and increase your general business by 50%. So the difference here is general business, I would consider getting new hostesses, getting new team members, and really building your team wide and deep. Of course, repeat customers are part of this 50. So 2+2+2 follow-up system is the way to go. So I hope that by the end of this video, you really do want to give this a try. All right, if you're unaware about what the 2+2+2 follow-up system is, it is basically 3 contacts that you are making with a purchasing guest. You are going to contact them 2 days after purchasing to say thank you, 2 weeks after purchasing to see how everything's going, and then 2 months after purchase to see if they need to replenish anything. So let's jump into the first call. The first call, I want you to consider the gratitude call. You are calling to say thank you so much for your order. Thank you for supporting my small business. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. This call is really establishing trust and credibility in you. You are showing them that you are professional, that you are serious, that you care about your job, and most importantly, you care about them. This call, you want to make sure that you let them know that you are there. Independent Jamboree consultant, you are their personal independent Jamboree consultant. So again, you don't want to have them add to their order. You don't want to ask them if they want to buy anything else at this point. All you're doing is you're simply calling to say thank you. And it can be something as easy as, I was just calling to thank you for spending time with me. Thanks. That's it. Nothing else. That is it. That is the gratitude call. All right, 2 weeks after the date of purchase, you're going to be doing the service call. So first one was gratitude, this one's service. This is just as important as getting that second date. You are calling to make sure that everything is going well. This call, you're going to be seeing if the order was received, if it's been applied, if there are any back ordered items. This is just service, showing that customer care that Jamboree is always placing so much emphasis on between client-consultant relationships and really building that rapport between customers and hostesses. So during this call, you're going to ask them if their order was received. If it's not, check, see maybe if something's going on, give them a status on tracking. If any back ordered items, let them know, it's on its way or whatever is really happening. If they have applied their jams, you want to talk to them about how their experience was, troubleshoot any areas that they may have had problems with. And if they haven't applied their jams, remember it's been about 2 weeks since the party. Who knows how long since they've seen the application video. This is the perfect time to redirect them to your website to see if they want to watch the application video one more time or just simply remind them about application tips and tricks. Okay, the last call is 2 months after, and this call is basically to see if they need to replenish anything. So the first call was gratitude, the second call was service, this one's replenish. During this call, you just want to see if they need anything else. It's a great time to let them know about upcoming things like, oh, Valentine's is right around the corner, Going, Gone is right around the corner, a new catalog, Christmas, Mother's Day, I don't know, 4th of July. So this is a great time to let them know what's coming up. So when they do want to place an order to replenish what they need, you can kind of throw in, hey, how about we get you what you want to replenish, what you want to order for free? Why not host your own party? So here you might just want to say something like, hey, I know you might be running low and I want to get you what you need. How can I help you? So very simple. You want to make sure that you're keeping this personal and kind of short to the point, straight to the point. And again, you just want to kind of focus on replenishing what they have or had. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the 2+2+2 follow-up system. But now I just want to talk a little bit about some tips and tricks while making these phone calls. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how you can set it up. First of all, you can do all of this on the phone, or you can do it all through private messages through Facebook, you can do it through emails, you can do it through postcards, whatever works for you. It definitely picking up the phone and making that little extra bit of effort really goes a long way. So that's my tip number one, kind of pick up the phone. All right, number 2. I want you to make sure that every time you talk to them, you are introducing yourself as Pam Engle, your personal independent J. Marie Nails consultant. Make sure you are mentioning personal. You are theirs. Why should they place an order with you instead of just going to jmarienails.net or .com? Why should they just place an order with you and continue to go to you instead of Susie Smith, who lives next door to her, who also sells J. Marie Nails? You want to make sure that you let her know that you are her personal independent J. Marie Nails consultant. Number 3, one of the very first things I always want you to say is this a good time for you? You know, you don't really want to just like jump into things. Now, I forget who told me in one of my uplines in a previous direct sales company, they told me some sort of statistic about negativity and positivity, and there's a big difference between starting a phone call with, hey, is this a good time with you? Is this a good time for you? Instead of saying, hey, is this a bad time to talk? Something about those 2 ways, when you say, hey, is this a bad time to talk, and kind of start off on like the negative tone, and they kind of continue with that role and kind of just continue negatively and say, yeah, we're kind of in the middle of dinner right now, can I call you back? And then never call you back. So it's easier if you always start positive and say, hey, is this a good time to speak? Sure, what's up? Oh, it's only take a quick minute. I was just calling to thank you so much for participating in Susan's party. We had a great time. That's it. So be positive. All right, the other thing I want you to do is to thank her for choosing Jamberry. You can say something as simple as, hey, thanks again for choosing Jamberry. You really made a smart decision. First of all, here you are affirming that Jamberry is a great company, that you believe in their products and you believe in their nail wraps. And number 2, you're kind of complimenting her. You're saying, hey, you made a great decision. You made a smart decision. Who does not like to hear that they're smart? Everybody likes hearing that they're smart. So kind of compliment her on that great decision, that smart decision that she made by choosing Jamberry nail wraps. And fourthly, I want you to use your client's name a lot during the phone call. I want you to say, Susan, absolutely, Susan. All right, Susan, let's talk about application trips. Susan, no problem. Absolutely, Susan. Just use her name as many times as you can. It's going to be both beneficial for you so you can remember about the conversation and details, and also it's going to make her feel really special. It's really going to make her feel like you're listening to her and you're really paying attention to the details about her. And that's what it's all about. It's all about her and really building that relationship between client and consultant. And lastly, I want you to make sure that when your customer gets off the phone, she is getting off the phone with absolutely no questions or concerns. Make sure you really place some emphasis on, so do you have any questions, concerns? Are you clear on application and everything? Really make it a point that she is getting off the phone with no questions or concerns. So those are my little tips and tricks for that. Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about how you can set up your own 2+2+2 follow-up system. Now I'm going to upload these scripts that you can use to either PM or call people, and I'm also going to upload a really easy Excel version of the 2+2+2 follow-up system on our team page. But I want to talk to you about the note card system. Basically, the note card system is 2 little containers, filing containers. One is by name and the other one is by date, okay? And every time you talk to somebody, you're gonna pull out their card by name and you're gonna write notes on their card. And then whenever you need to do a follow-up call, you find their, you write on here, you know, place, call in June. So then you put her date card in the June section of the other container. The other container is by months. The first container is by alphabetically. So that way you're keeping notes on Susan by name, and then you're also have like a tracker of when to call her by date. So I can give you more information on that. Anyhow, thank you so much for listening. I know you have the potential to be amazing, and I really hope you will give the 2+2+2 follow-up system a try. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out or contact your upline. Thanks so much, girls. Thanks, J. Maritas.